Wouldn't happen to be able to excommunicate you, though, would I? No. Is there a way of seeing who the Pope doesn't like? Yes, there is. If I go to the Pope, and then that, and then that. Opinion, negative. Bologna, Ferrara, Venice. So yeah, these are the big ones. Bologna, Ferrara, and Venice. So you wouldn't excommunicate them. Bologna or Ferrara, you probably would. There's Bologna. Yep. And there's Ferrara. And the Roman territories would be the ones to benefit from that. So we could have a strong pope. When can I get my alliance with you? Papal States is allied to my rival. That's very irritating. Ooh, I know. Hey, Flanders. How about you go ahead and break that alliance? I think that's a fantastic plan. Oh. Worth it. Look. Oh, I'm losing a lot of money again. Wow, I'm losing a lot of money. Public services just rocketed again. It's gone from 6 to 9. Oh, rooting out corruption reduces the amount of manpower you get. That's interesting. And how is my stability doing now? Another cardinal just died. 86. We're getting closer. Brie and Narbona will no longer be seats of cardinals. Oh, those were both mine. Huh. Stability improves. Huzzah! Getting 16 points a year. Cool, so we're back up to 0, which should help with my income. I think. Maybe? Yes? Slightly. No. Reichstag! Emperors enacted an imperial reform. The Reichstag and the Reich, in general, developed their own entity. Oh, sodding hell. The Reichstag and Reich, in general, developed own entity apart from the Emperor. Over time, it developed more and more political power until it was the political center of the Holy Roman Empire. That was some terrible grammar. Emperor gets prestige, members get prestige, and CB are non-members holding imperial territory. And Bohemia is still the emperor. Wait. Despite the fact I'm rooting out corruption, it's still going up. Oh, come on! So neither of my allies would support me in a war. And all of their allies would support them. Yeah, I really need England to declare war on me. Preferably once this moron of a king is out the way. How old is he now, by the way? 49. Oh, 2 years and then I can get rid of him. Sweet. Silesia has been placed under interdict. A papal nuncio has arrived in Paris with news that after all attempts at reconciliation failed, the Kingdom of Silesia has been excommunicated. Pious Catholic rulers are tasked with shunning or invading excommunicated nations. Rulers less concerned with the rules of the Church might consider turning the situation to their advantage by taking one side against the other. Worshippers who acted against the tenets of the Catholic Church were excommunicated from it. This was a process that began with private condemnation, then if the behaviour persisted, a public shaming, and ultimately being shunned by the Church. When a ruler sinned against the Church, however, his entire country could pay the price. He is accused of openly supporting heresy in his nation. I don't even know where Silesia is. Where is this place? Oh. Fine. Habeas Papam. Furious at delays in electing the new pope and demanding the pope be chosen from their countrymen, a mob broke into the conclave and demanded the cardinals elect a new pope immediately. Rattled by this, the cardinals agreed to elect the pope in the next ballot. In so doing, they set aside careful calculations to put out plans in jeopardy. Their opinion of me has increased. They got a 5-3-1. Factions within the Curia. I lose prestige, I lose papal influence. I didn't have any plans. I just said, sort out your own problem. But I'm still the papal controller, so yay. Let's make sure it stays that way, shall we? And I'm earning money again. I mean, awesome, but why is this fluctuating so heavily? Gonna wait until the next month. Change? Alright, start rooting out the corruption again. Appointing new cardinals. So, the Pope alone has the power to appoint new cardinals, and by tradition most popes did so early in the papacy, blah 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 blah. So Catholicism loses reform desire. We can suggest a few, so Briar gets one. Or demand the increase in the numbers of Francian cardinals, in which case we get 2. We lose 25 papal influence, and Catholicism gains reform desire. I'm going to suggest a few names. Gets us up to 4 again. I mean, there are so few cardinals that it's difficult for us to lose our position. Oh, and we're losing money again. Papal consistory meets. Most select would be Florence, Vesicata, Logduro, Florence, Race of the Purple, Zaragoza, Estremada. No, none of those are mine. Just a few select. And we are once again losing money, which I'd rather not do. How's the training coming? Alright, so you guys are pretty darn well trained. 8% more damage. Plus 0.7% more discipline, which at this stage of the game where advisors give you 1.5 discipline, I suspect that's actually pretty high. And also the increase to morale speed sounds phenomenal. Another psychotic episode. They're on military 7, so this would be a bad time if England declared. I don't get another one for another 4 years. Actually, how's the institution doing? Dutch demand and French supply. It seems Lyonnais has become increasingly sought after in the Dutch capitals, Graaf and Hague. There have always been high demand for our goods, and this exceptional pull has resulted in a great surge of wealth in the province. Workers gain loyalty. Excellent. Local trade power goes up. Trade value goes up. Sweet. Paris. I was going to check something here, and I've totally forgotten what it was. Oh yeah, institution. Expected in 1374. 6 more years. Just seeing if there's anywhere else that might be suitable as a city, but I'm not really seeing anything. Oh, Guyana would be. If I owned it. And Onis as well. And also Saint Malo. Another exceptionally cold year. Awesome. I'm trying to fight this corruption. I am. It's difficult though. Wow, who's that? Florence has a lot of influence now. So does Milan, crikey, and they're just not spending it. No one's even trying to compete with us. Burgundy has inherited the throne of Guelders. Oh, sweet. Well done, Burgundy. Makes them somewhat stronger. Makes me somewhat stronger. GSR Galley, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Oh, and Killer Bob, sorry, I missed that one. Welcome to the channel. Wow, they have a lot of vassals. Ancona, Camerino, Ravenna, Fermo, and Urbino. Alright, so the Pope is pretty strong. So you would definitely be a good alliance to have. Venice just getting so much free cash. Arborea, Florence, and Flanders. Yeah, an alliance with you would be great. But I am guaranteeing the Pope, so there is that. Right, so now my papal influence modifier should be high. There you go, 83%. Let's root out some more corruption. How is England's army looking? 9,000 men, 24,000 manpower. Flipping hell. But are they drilling in anything at all? I doubt it. I have the best army in the world. Glorious. England, 1%. So, no! Although my constant drilling of the army is probably why I'm in such financial issues. Because I have been paying the army pretty consistently. Like, if I wasn't doing that, I'd be earning another ducat a month. All of their allies would join, none of mine would. Temperatures return to normal. Excellent. So Aragon, how many favours do you have? 9. So we're on the verge of being able to bring Aragon into a war against France. Against England. Scotland would join on England's side, but right now that's probably fine. I mean, even better is if England went to war with somebody else, though they might have the same restriction that I do, no wars unless it's against France. Conflict of opinion and interest over religious and secular matters between our government and nation's religious figures. Ignore the demands, lose influence, lose papal influence and church influence. Oh, right, yeah, church. Wait, church influence? Oh, that's a different thing, isn't it? Gain prestige. I've got quite a lot of prestige, so I'm not too bothered about that. This is another exceptionally cold year. Come on. Consistory meets Venetia, Praha, Salento. Again, complete lack of French provinces, so no. Paris is a new one. As a consistory to the Vatican, the Archbishop of Paris was elevated to the rank of cardinal, receiving the ring of office until cut from the Pope himself. Cool. We're up to 5. However, Briar's died, so we're down to 4. Milan, 145 papal influence. What are you going to do with that? That's ever so slightly terrifying. Flanders, Florence, and Arborea. So, Florence, how would you like to go ahead and break that alliance with the Pope? I don't even know where Arborea is. It's called Arborea and the standard is actually a tree. Oh, that's nice. Breaking alliance. Papal state. Oh, they are closer though. So if I get a CB against Arborea, which I can't, I don't have any... I'm not next to them. They heavily trust the Papal States. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I am going to start doing a spy network against you. Wait, do spy networks increase corruption? No, corruption slows it. Okay. Typical French dude wanting to squat on English lands. Ha 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 ha. Although, yeah, there's no actual point in doing that because I have no adjacency, so I wouldn't be able to get that anyway. However, Florence I don't either. Who was their other one? Flanders. Flanders I do. Although I suspect that Flanders are far further away from wanting to break their alliance. Well, we'll see. We'll see. They have high trust towards the Pope and low trust towards me. Alright, well, anyway, I think that this is going to be a decent enough spot to end this stream. So thank you everyone for watching. I do hope you're enjoying this. If you are, be sure to hit that follow button to get notifications when I'm live again in the future. If you've really enjoyed this, do consider subscribing. It does help the channel out and lets me do more of this kind of content. If you want to support the channel other ways, check out my Patreon, which you can find at this link here. That is patreon.com/MordredViking. I do have a YouTube channel, which you can find at youtube.com/MordredViking. I will probably be posting this series up there. But there are also plenty of others, including a Europa Universalis game as the Knights, just in vanilla. Total War Attila series going on. Patrician 3. I'm missing one. What series am I missing? I have to check my list. Alright, and also a Total War Attila as Western Rome, and another one as the Goths. So if you are into that type of strategy game, then I would heartily recommend that you go and check those out. Then finally, I do also have a Discord, which you can find at this link here. That is where I hang out. It's also where the community hangs out. They're a very cool bunch. They know an awful lot about games. And it'll be absolutely lovely to see some more people there. I am going to see who is streaming right now. Alright, Fodzy is playing some Total War Warhammer, so I think I'm going to go ahead and host him. So head on over there, say hello from Mordred Viking, and I will catch you guys next time, which will be Friday. So on Friday, Friday, 5 o'clock, I will be doing my Victoria 2 conversion of the Knights. So my last series of vanilla was playing as the Knights. We finished that game, and I'm going to be exporting that to Victoria 2. So if you want to see how that looks in Victoria, then Yeah, Friday clock, 5 p.m. We will be doing that. Then after that, 10 p.m. we're going to be doing the Poland game of EU4. So if you want more of that type of thing, that's when to come back. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!